football now from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Packers.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That's caught downfield. Dobbs. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
But it's
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one will be from 37 yards out. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. But let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the pass. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The master of play action, Rodgers. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Aaron in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Devontae Wyatt gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Packers' 39-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Play action now with Rodgers. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Another Pittsburgh Steelers.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Roman Wilson, touchdown Steelers.
Touchdown Steelers.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Packers 3.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Williams now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Love. To the left side and taken in by Golden. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
We'll go play action with Love. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those plays where you either have to just eat it or you got to make a better decision on where you throw that ball, because you continue to throw the ball into these crowds, especially under pressure, you're going to turn the ball over, balls are going to get tipped up in the air, and bad things are going to happen. So, fortunately for him, it winds up incomplete, but got to expect better decision-making as the game goes on.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, Packers.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. Love now quickly to Dobbs. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here's Jacobs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3. So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they will see what they can do with this third and goal. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Packers.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Packers are on top. It's now 10-7.
Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Rodgers. He finds Scott Miller. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's a Steeler 1st down.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Austin brought in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll try to run for it.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers now. He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This will be from 42 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's Love. Going for it all. That is hard. It is a big-time play for the Packers. That goes for 58
yards. And the Packer 1st down.
What is this? Come and see this. Happen. Seriously? Not even a play? Make me come down there. What are you doing? What was that? What was that? Are you kidding me?
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. They'll run the draw with Jacobs.
Jacobs again, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
For the Packer field goal, a 29-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
at their own
The Steelers
27-yard
offense
line.
and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. First down for Aaron. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Second down, Rodgers. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A-Rod out of the gun here on third down. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Tackled back at the 26.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
A second down throw for Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big gainer for Green Bay. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Steelers 10. McManus.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. Rodgers. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he's back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this 2nd half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, The receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. That's out wide to Warren. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's Gainwell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Down inside the 10. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
13 yards.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Play action now with Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Steelers 17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Packers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
The drag
4.
route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Golden. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. One of the Steelers has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On play action, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And the Steelers first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
On the handoff, this is Warren. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Packers' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Broderick Jones, the former first-round pick, guilty that time.
Still first down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Now Warren. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. That one on the former first-rounder, Troy Faltanu.
Still first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Packers 20.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Williams now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
22 yards. First down, Green Bay.
And this is real area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
At the 48-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
A tight end in motion now. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, Love. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
3rd down and 3. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. First down for Aaron. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Rodgers going up top again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. For 3rd and 3. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
brings up second.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Offense. Still 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. off the play fake. Here's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
He's going to keep this again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Off the RPO, this is Dobbs.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Love. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
The receiver did his part. He creates really nice separation at the top of the route, but he just runs out of room on the sideline. I think the quarterback's thinking, get that ball out of my hand a little bit quicker, and I got myself a completion.
In motion goes Dobbs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Packers.
First down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the gun, it's Love. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it's still stopped.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
2nd down, Rodgers. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And 3rd down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Automatic 1st down.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll run with Warren. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Steelers 34, Packers 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. So now Jordan Love and the Packers down by 4. 36 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with first down. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love. They'll set up the screen to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
41-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Love to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
Packers going to use their final timeout now. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Love. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
1st down, Packers.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.